advert to join GTEx. I did join them, and the training, this 21-day training has really been transformational. It has really been amazing. It's more or less like a handheld training, trying to teach us everything, nitty-gritty of real estate, how you can position yourself as a high ticket salesperson, how you'll be able to serve the high net worth individual in the real estate industry, and everything we need to do in order to really look professional, present professionalism, show credibility, and be the authority we ought to be in the real estate industry. I have gotten this via this training, and I'm looking forward to getting more. I have been consistent, since the 21-day training, and imagine how, despite being on inspection, I still log in to make sure that I benefit from this training and also to share what I'm doing. And to everyone there who desire to learn real estate. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on inspection, but I just have to do this because I can't hold back what I have learned in these 2 weeks. We've been on this journey of 21 days sales challenge with GTEx and associates. I've been in the real estate industry for a while now. I've had several trainings, and it's been amazing. However, when I came across the advert to join GTEx, I did join them, and the training, this 21-day training has really been transformational. It has really been amazing. It's more or less like a handheld training, trying to teach us everything, nitty-gritty of real estate, how you can position yourself as a high ticket salesperson, how you'll be able to serve the high net worth individual in the real estate industry, and everything we need to do in order to really look professional, present professionalism, show credibility, and be the authority we ought to be in the real estate industry. I have gotten this via this training, and I'm looking forward to getting more. I have been consistent, since the 21-day training, and imagine how, despite being on inspection, I still log in to make sure that I benefit from this training and also to share what I'm doing. And to everyone there who desire to learn real estate, I would say join this training. And to all our clients who are looking forward to investing into reliable real estate investment offers that guarantees high return and gives peace of mind, be it in Nigeria, Dubai, USA, and in Doha, Qatar, we said, join us in GTEx and you will benefit and really be grateful you did. Thank you to Dr. Stephen for putting this together, and for Team GTEx Associates. I say I'm super grateful for coming in contact with you people. We'll do a lot of exploits together. Congratulations.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are joining from. My name is Happiness Chinedu. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. It has been amazing this being part of this 21 days journey. I've learned a lot because though I've done sales before, but this one is actually a high networking sales. It has been an eye-opener because I've met a lot of people. I've been encouraged on how to sell, because I remember the day I did a role play here. I was just going up and down because I didn't know what they were talking about, only that I was so excited to join. So I did a role play. Some people were laughing at me, but I enjoyed it because I've known where to start from, where to end, how to meet the right people and say the right thing at the right time and close the deal. GTEx has been amazing. I know those that have joined have also made them gotten values for themselves. And I promise those that have not joined that this is the best place for you to be. If you're not here, you just need to make time and join us at GTEx, because the information, the training will just open your eyes, and you will even sell eyes even inside them. You'll be able to sell eyes, I mean, fridge to people, even inside the eyes, you know. So this is amazing. Join us and get value today, tomorrow, and keep moving. Thank you, Chites. I'm proud to be part of you, and I promise to be among the best as time goes on. Thank you.
Hello guys, I have someone really amazing with me here. As you can see, she's got a lot of energy with a beautiful smile as well. And her name is Amarachi Uchechukwu. So why am I really excited to have her on board today is because she's one of the amazing team members of GTEx that joined very recently, and in just few months, she's got remarkable results. I mean, she made her first sale in less than a month of joining GTEx, and a second sale again, in just a couple of months again. And for the last sale you made, let me start from there. What was the experience like?
I can't even actually explain. It's wonderful. I wasn't really expecting it. At the same time, I was still expecting it, and just God did his thing, and yeah, it happened.
Wow, that's really interesting. So, what was the figure like when we're talking of the commission?
Do you want me to call numbers? It was a million.
It was in millions.
Wow. Commission was a million.
Millions. So that's really amazing. In just a few months, I think that's even less than 3 months of you joining, and you made your first, commission in millions. That's really inspiring. So what were the things that you learned in the course of joining GTEx that you think transformed your journey or made your journey so remarkable?
Okay, so me joining GTEx was like a new world itself, and I got to meet people who have been in the game for a long period of time. I met some bosses, and I met them. They taught me. They showed me that this stuff is not something you get under a few days. It's going to take time, but be dedicated and be consistent, and that's what I did. And with God, I was fortunate to do the very big deal, very big, very massive.
Wow, I see. For this person watching this video now, I see a big, just like she described, a big deal coming your way. Yeah, just believe it. Anything is possible, just like you can hear from her. Okay, so for someone like Dr. Steven, the chairman of GTEx Holdings, that has given such an amazing platform like this, what do you have to say to him?
I'm very grateful and honored to be working under him, learning under him, and it has been a wonderful experience. Dr. Steven has just been a very good man, a powerful man that you want to work with, you want to be with. Yeah, so I'm just very grateful for the opportunity to work with him.
So you want to be a part of this, just join the community, and we are also having the 21 days high-ticket global sales challenge currently running. You want to jump on that because you want to close deals in Dubai, in the US, or high-ticket deals. You want to be a part of the 21 days high-ticket sales challenge. And I see you winning. Just to remind you again, anything is what?
Possible.
It's possible. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And good to have you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Hello guys, I'm super excited, to be with an amazing person this morning. I'm privileged to be with Mr. Onifade Olalekong, who happens to be one of the, team members of GTEx Holdings. Welcome, Mr. Onifade. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here. And you know why I'm really excited about having him here with me this morning is because he joined the GTEx team very recently, and within his first 1 week, in fact, he broke a an unbelievable record, a ground shaking record of making his first sale in 1 week of joining GText. And I would, this is an inspirational story. I would like him to share with us, how was the experience like when you made your first sale?
It was, thank you, Mr. Isaac. It was such a great experience to have come into GText and close into the first week of being on board. And what I can say is that it's because of the quality of the product that helped to facilitate that. So I'm grateful to GText for helping us to build a brand that can penetrate the market on its own.
Wow, that's really interesting. So what lessons do you think others can learn from you joining the GText team? Few things you learned that you implemented, and you think other persons that want to be as successful as you've been in this short period of time can also implement.
The lessons I've learned are very I will shoot them in points. One is we have a great team here. The deal was not closed because of just my expertise, because of a cumulative effort of others. Because coming in the first week, I couldn't say I have all the product knowledge. But I was able to see people that were helpful in terms of, okay, this is what the product knowledge is all about. People are going as far as going with me to meet the client.
Wow, that's really inspiring. I hope other people can really learn from this. And your first commission, in fact, it was like around 4 days that you joined. I know that we were having a sales challenge going on, and you joined, and within 4 days of that sales challenge you had closed your first deal. What was the commission like how many figures?
It's six figures.
Six?
No, that's 7 figures.
7 figures. Wow.
7 figures. So, and it's something that at least it inspires you to want to do more.
Wow. Yeah.
It's also like, I will still talk about the environment. It's like a university. You keep learning every day.
Yeah.
You keep learning new things. You can't exhaust the kind of exposure you gain when you join this team. You can't exhaust it. It's inexhaustible. You have a lot to learn every now and then. So that is really helpful, and the experience of having 7 figure
is really amazing within 1 week. Well, I think that deserves a handshake once again. It's really inspiring. So, ladies and gentlemen, you want to take advantage of such an opportunity like this, by joining our internship program, where you can learn for 6 months, the strategies on how you can sell, you can make sales, and get results that are remarkable like this. You can also take advantage of our GText and Associates, program, where you become an associate anywhere you are in the world. You can just join by being a partner, and you learn everything that needs to be learned for you to be a top tier performer in the real estate space. So congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
And this is the proof that anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure having you.
I'm Dr. Stephen Akintayo, and I'm super excited. On this day, I want to share with you on selling luxury. Many years ago, I moved to Dubai to sell real estate. And I was coming from Nigeria, where values of properties were lesser than $1,000. I'm Dr. Stephen Akintayo, and I'm super excited. On this day, I want to share with you on selling luxury. Many years ago, I moved to Dubai to sell real estate. And I was coming from Nigeria, where values of properties were lesser than $1,000. Now I'm here. The least property I had was $300,000, and it's not even prices. We're talking of 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, $200,000. Of course, today it's now way higher than that in Dubai to even get that. And it was tough when I started, but I had to quickly learn how to sell luxury. One of the first things I said to myself, I don't know too many people here, what can I do? What are some of the strategies? And the first strategy I used was social media. I first worked hard on what we call social proof lifestyle marketing. I needed to up my lifestyle. Of course, I could afford to do that because I wasn't new to business, and we had, in the first 1 year, we had invested by $1 million in our Dubai operations, and so I was comfortable enough to make those kind of decisions. One of the things I had to do was to move to Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, get myself a Rolls Royce, get myself a driver, and intentionally also virtually every week I was doing something luxurious, lifestyle experiences, and I was good in adventure, right? And I was documenting and using social media to do that. I also had started a show in Nigeria called Investment Chat on a Rolls Royce, and so I continued the shooting, but with very, very successful CEOs in Dubai. And Dubai gave me a better ambience. It just gives the beautiful feel of luxury and what I stood for. As I had short video clips also from a Rolls Royce that I was using to push out contents and talking. And before I knew it, one of my videos got over 10 million views. Don't buy this, buy that, right? So in one of those Rolls Royce shooting, I decided to do short clips, right, for TikTok. So I pointed at the Rolls Royce. I said, don't buy Rolls Royce, buy real estate. Because if you buy a Rolls Royce, right, the value will go down over time. But if you buy a real estate, the value will go up off the roof. And it went viral. Everybody started doing their own version on TikTok. And before you know it, I had social proof that was helpful, that when I say come buy a property, one of the highest properties I was selling them was $46 million. And it was easy to begin to attract high net worth individuals who could buy those kind of property. So number one tool, if you're going to sell expensive properties like what GTEC sells in the UK, in the US, in Dubai, and sometimes in Nigeria as well, can be said to be expensive, aka luxury. Not necessarily because it's luxury in those parts of the world, but because most of us selling are based here in Nigeria. By the time you convert any money to dollar, right, it's already turned to, technically, it's luxury to the people who are attempting to buy it. So as much as it may not be a luxurious product, you have to know that you must market it in with a luxury mindset. So social media becomes the major tool. So a few activities I want you to start doing on social media. Number one, practice the 60-20-20 rule. 60-20-20 rule. Basically, what do I mean? 60% of your content on social media, if you're going to practice this rule, should, and this is very powerful, 60% of your content, if you're going to practice this rule, you should make sure that it's just talking about the industry. It's not come and buy something. It's just talking generally about who you are, what you do, the industry, and amazing development around the real estate sector. Then the last 20% should talk about what you are doing to add value to the industry. Like this kind of challenge is my own 20%, next 20%. Because this challenge, I'm not necessarily telling you come and buy property from me, but I'm helping people in the industry, in the real estate industry sector, to improve. Whether you sell for a company or not, you've learned something of exceptional value in these 30 days, right? And so it's my 20% of giving back to the sector. What are you doing for the sector should be the number of, so if you have 10 posts, 6 posts should just generally talk about the industry. It could be image of the tallest building in the world, analyzing it. It could be a law in real estate. It could be something, right? Then 20% should now be what you are doing. Another 2 posts, which if you are posting 10 in a day, another 2 posts should be what you are doing in that sector. Oh, today we did an inspection with an amazing client today. You didn't say come and buy, but that's a good post about things you're doing. The last 2 posts, if you're doing 10 posts a day, is now the one you will say, I have this property in this location. This is the price. This is the promo. This is the deadline for you to buy that property. Okay, so that's the approach you want to use, the 60-20-20 rule to social media marketing. Whether you're selling luxury or any other thing. The next thing is to build your personal profile. So as I'm in number 1 today, I want you to watch my own profile, and the admin will post my personal profile, and I want you to replicate your own version of my own profile, right? Understand that people don't buy product, they buy individuals. So if you can't brand yourself for us to even understand who you are, what you've done, your antecedent, and why you're doing what you're doing today, and where you're going, right? So your profile should contain your past, your present, and your future. Then you are not building a luxury brand that will make people want to buy things that are expensive from you. And this is the reason why most brokers, most property agents prefer to only sell something cheap, right? Because they think they are cheap themselves. They already feel nobody will spend big money, luxury money, huge money. HNIs will not do business with them. But that's an assumption. That is a conclusion you've derived, you've analyzed, you decide to give yourself just based on your analysis of yourself. So why not just work on yourself so that you are luxury yourself? You think luxury, you buy luxury, you talk luxury, and you can sell luxury. And one of those ways absolutely is to have a profile, is to have an image, is to work on your image, work on your profile, work on the perception of how people will be able to see your story, see you, and be able to perceive who you are. Invest in that, right? So as I'm number 1, to build a luxury brand, have your personal profile, both video version and text version. As I'm number 2, change all your social media profile today and edit your bio and put those profile there. Dr. Stephen Akitayo is this, is this, is this. Whatever your name is, go there. Your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your page, all of them. So number 3, do a digital photo shoot of yourself. Do it, right? Some of you may not have good money. Let your friend shoot you with their iPhone. Get another friend that knows how to do photo editing well. Let them edit it, but dress well, dress corporate. If you want to put on tie, put on a suit, look good. Many people want to sell property worth 100 million, worth $1 million, $5 million, but they don't look $5 million. And then we're seeing on your page a bottle of you taking alcohol and you're in party. I'm not going to respect you that way. I won't take you serious that way. I will assume that if I even do business with you, you're going to use my money to party, right? Now, this is not to say you shouldn't party if you need to relax, but that shouldn't be the first thing we see on your profile. So you need to be able to brand your profile in a way that when we come to your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your TikTok page, we can see some resemblance of seriousness, of somebody going places, of somebody with a mission, somebody with a strategy. I think when you package yourself that way, you have a higher chance of going far. Next, still under social media, teaching on luxury now, right? This is going to be a series part, so I have to do part 2 later. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 9, so we're going to treat part 2 of this, but let's take one more to under social media, right? Number 2 on social media, and this is very important: follow those you admire. So I'll give you the next assignment. Look for 10 people who are exceptionally successful in real estate in Nigeria. I'm talking of brokers and developers. I follow them. Another 10 people in Dubai, follow them. Another 10 people in the UK. Another 10 people in the US. And you're not following them to copy them. You just want to be inspired by their moves, by their talk, by their courage and how they do things, right? You need to follow those that are already where you are going. They will inspire you to know you can get there. Okay, next, comment on their page, right? Compliment them. You know, some of you just see role models and you don't even say anything. How will you ever build relationship with them? Many of you watching me right now, oh, I love Dr. C, but you never comment on my post. In your mind, I will never see it, Abby. Continue, right? Comment. I've had people meet me eventually because I told my staffer, this person has been consistent on my page for 3 years. I want to meet them, right? So drop positive things, drop compliments. Sometimes just enter their DM. Just say, God bless you. I watched this particular video. You did a great job. Like, there's nothing wrong if you can enter my DM and tell me how this particular video is changing your life, right? Next, share with your own followers the impact of your role models and your mentors. You see, who you follow determines what follows you. When you show the quality of people that inspire you, what we often fail to realize is that you are indirectly going to be attracting those same people, right? In other words, you are going to be indirectly attracting people like them. Am I making sense at all? Right? Because when you work with the wise, you'll be wise, and wiser people will identify with you. So by talking about great role models, other great role models will be willing to identify with you because they realize you're a grateful person. You're a very grateful person. And last but not the least, you need to be confident. You can't sell luxury or pricey properties if you're not confident. Great salespeople are very confident people. I'm sure some of you like my confidence, huh? I wasn't born with it. I learned it. Right? So you can learn confidence. And guess what else helps your confidence? Consistency. If you do things over and over and over and over again, you get bold, confident at it. And you know confidence is sexy, particularly for sales, right? Your customer will want to buy from you when you just ooze out confidence, the aura of boldness, audacity. And trust me, some will not like it. So don't assume everybody will like you for being confident. Some will hate your guts. But that's sexy too, right? Not everybody should like you. Some people should hate you, you know, and they just make your story more beautiful. I tell people, your haters spread your story better than your lovers, right? And sometimes haters overrate their powers. When your haters talk about you with so much rage and anger, they think those listening are always also hating you. But how many of you have noticed that those listening only end up going to do research on the person they just hated on, right? And many times, many of those who are my biggest supporters today, biggest clients today, were once my haters, or were people my haters promoted me to them. In fact, my haters marketed me more than my lovers do. So be confident. Show that aura that you know what you're doing. Now, there's a thin line between confidence and pride and arrogance. You can be confident and be humble and admit what you don't know and still show confidence in that, and ask for help and still show confidence in that. So confidence is not, oh, just raising shoulders and being rude and saucy. No. One of the proof of confidence is courtesy. You just have the aura. You're magnanimous, you're gracious, you're kind, you're good, and you can talk nicely. It's part of confidence. So work on that. We'll see in part 2 as we learn more about selling luxury, okay? Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? How are we doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Happy Eid to our Muslims brothers. If you're a Muslim here, we are saying happy Eid al-Fitr to you. Just know we love you, we respect you. Happy Eid to you. And please do well to give us the location. You know, we are coming to get chicken, all the ram, all the meats, all the suya, the rice, whatever it is. Just make sure you give us the location because we are coming there. Very quickly, because of time, we were moving forward to, talk about 21 days sales challenge. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. If you know you're going to get value today, let me see those comments on the chat, on the comment box, on the chat box. Type value, 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 value. I'm ready to get value. I'm ready to get value. Oh, I'm so excited to be here. Let me see on the chat box now. Put it on the chat box. Put it on the chat box. Put it on the chat box. I'm ready to get value. I'm ready to get value. I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to be impacted. I'm going to be impacted. I'm going to be enlightened. I'm going to be educated. Oh, I can see Siri Awa saying value, value, value ready. Oh, Siri Awa, that's amazing. And you're really going to be impacted today because Doctor really said a lot, a whole lot. He really said a lot. Who is here? I can't see the comments. I can't see any comments here. Please, if you're excited to be here, say excited. Say, oh, Hope Edit. Wow. He said, I'm getting value. I'm ready to get value. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Hope Edit, thank you very much for that. And I hope you get a lot of value. Doctor has already said a lot. I'm really excited myself to hear because, and I hope you have your pen and jotters because you can't imagine yourself to be, Nweke Julian said, I'm excited. I am ready to get value. Wow, wow, wow. You're really going to get value. Thank you for that comment. Please drop more comments on the chat box. Like I said earlier, Doctor has really said a lot, and you need to get your pen and your jotter because you can't imagine yourself getting so much value. And don't trust your brain. Please don't trust your brain because you might forget certain things. So always get a pen and a jotter so you can jot some amazing facts, so you can learn, so you can go back to those things, and then you reference on them. Wisdom Elijah said, sure, value already, and more value is coming. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's really exciting. Uchechukwu Uzowalu, very excited to be here. Oh wow. Uzowalu, I'm also excited to be here. Ready to get value, value. Petrus German said, ready to get value. Wow, wow, wow. I can see the comment chat, the chat box is getting filled with a lot of value. Please drop more comments, drop more comments. So like I earlier said, because of the sake of time, we're going to move and delve into what Doctor said already. So some things that Doctor said that's living rent-free in my head right now, and I'm amazed, I'm perplexed, I'm flabbergasted right now. Doctor was talking about the strategy to sell luxury property. Remember, what we sell here is not cheap property. We sell luxury plots, we sell luxury houses, we sell luxury. It's a luxury brand. GTEX already is a luxury brand, so we don't sell cheap properties here. We sell luxury. And one of the ways you can use to sell luxury, which Doctor emphasized so much, he didn't hold his words. He just went out there to hit the hammer on the nail. He just went out there to just say the way it is. It's social media. Social media. Type social media on the chat box. Social media. Social media. Power of social media cannot be overemphasized. The power of social media cannot be overemphasized. In our today modern age, social media is something people are using to make a lot of money. It's something people are using to put their brands out there. Social media is a form of digital marketing. It's not a traditional marketing. It's 21st century, so you have to know how the 21st century people think. Social media today is the boss. Social media today is the hub. Everybody is saying through social media. So you can't say, oh, I'm an introvert. I don't like pictures. I don't like videos. No, you can't do that. I'm not a social media person. If you want to sell luxury brand, if you want to connect to high network individuals, you have to sell through social media. You have to upgrade your lifestyle. And don't get me wrong when I say upgrade your lifestyle. It's not fake life. I'm not coming to preach fake life. Oh, you have to fake it. No, I'm not saying that. But you have to upgrade your lifestyle. You have to package yourself. You have to brand yourself. You can't be selling a property of 100 million and look like 10 naira. It is not possible. You will not close deals. You will not sell. You have to look like what you sell. You have to represent what you sell. Doctor will always say, be a self-representation of what you sell. So if you're selling luxury, you have to look luxury. You have to look good. You have to smell nice. You have to look the part. Somebody always said it is because of packaging that bottled water is sold for 200 naira. And it is lack of packaging. That is why sachet water is sold for 15 naira. It's same water. But you agree with me that you prefer to buy bottled water because of the fizzy. It's sexy. You can hold your bottled water on the road and be walking. Somebody say anything like this guy crazy. But holding pure water on the hand and walking, I mean, even I will look at you like, what's this guy doing? So packaging, upgrade lifestyle. Upgrade lifestyle. Here, doctor talking about him moving to Burj Khalifa. That's like the tallest building in the world. So imagine how much doctor actually paid for that building just to have an office in that building. Do you know what that means? You know how much? That's the tallest building in the world. So if you're coming to him, let's say you're coming to Dubai to get a party from him, and then he sends a Rolls Royce to pick you from the airport. You're looking at him different. The perception is different. You perceive him different. You know, okay, this is a high network individual. So you should be ready to know you're going to do business with someone that has value. You know, you're not going there to price 10 naira, you're not going there to price 2 million naira, 3 million naira. You know, we're talking of millions or billions of naira because of the way he has presented himself. How do you present yourself on your social media platform? How do people see you? How do they perceive you? Do they see you like, oh, this guy is somebody that just wants to come and beg? Are you begging to sell? Put yourself out there, rebrand yourself, package yourself. You can get clothes, get good clothes, straighten your clothes well, cut your hair, smell good, look nice, wear good shoes, speak fluently, package yourself, upgrade your lifestyle. You are a salesman. You're not a beggar. You're not coming to beg. If you're a beggar, you will not be selling real estate. It's not for beggars. It's a luxury brand. So when you sell for GTX, you know you're selling for a luxury brand. And that's what we do here. So you have to also look the part. And another thing Doctor kept talking about is social proof. That's what I was talking about here. Social proof. Do you have the social proof? How frequent do you post on your social media platforms? You just wake up in the morning, you post one, you go and sleep. No, you have to always post. Doctor was talking about him. I watched that video. I also watched that video. A video was trending online that period. I was opportune to see that video on my YouTube when I was watching some of Doctor's video, where he pointed at a Rolls Royce. They don't buy this. And then he now pointed at the house. Then buy this. Because in 10 years' time, this will appreciate. In 10 years' time, this will depreciate. He kept on posting. He kept on posting. It takes one video for you to go viral. It takes one video for you to go global. It takes one video for you to go boom, and everybody's like, what happened? Consistent posting. You have to keep doing it. And now today, Doctor sells property, a GTech sells property in UK, in Nigeria. This was a dream, a company that started in Nigeria. But today we are in UK, we are in Dubai, we are in Doha, and we're in the US. It's not magic. They don't see the work. You have to keep doing it. If you're getting value from this, say value. Let me see on the chat box. Say value. I'm getting value. A doctor also talk about practice 60-20-20, the 60-20-20 principle. Talk about the industry. Talk about trends. Talk about patterns. Talk about how the government policies affects the real estate market. Talk things about the industry. That is your industry. You don't have to shy away from responsibility. You don't have to say, oh, I don't have proper knowledge about this. I'm not a force in this industry. How do you become a force? Do you think Dr. just started today? 60-20-20 principle. He kept doing it. Trends, he talks about trends. He talks about the industry. Oh, this happened in the industry right now. That. He kept talking about it. He was confident about it. He knew where he was going to. So if you want to, leverage on social media today, you have to always talk about the industry. That you cannot be in real estate industry, and when we say on social media, you're talking about the agricultural industry. That's not possible. People don't take you serious. Be a self-representation of what you sell. Be a self-representation of what you sell. You can't be in the real estate industry and you're talking about cars. You're going to see your social media handles. You're posting cars, No, talk about what you are selling. Talk about what you are selling. Carry your hustle for your head. Somebody put on the chat box, talk about what you sell. Talk about what you sell. Talk about what you sell. Let me see the comments on the chat box. Talk about what you sell. Talk about what you sell. Be a self-representation of what you sell. Talk about what you sell. Talk about the patterns. Talk about the government policy. There's always going to, after every 8 years or after every 4 years, there's always going to be a change of governments. So you have to know what that government programs is talking about your industry. What are their policies about your industry you are in? What are they saying concerning your industry? You have to be up to date. You have to always give current news. That's why people start seeing you like a force. They start taking you serious. And also talk about what you are doing in the sector. What are you doing to improve that sector? As a person in that sector, are you just watching? Are you just listening? What have you been doing? What impact are you doing? What change are you trying to bring in the industry? Talk about these things. What do you intend to change? Be the change in the industry. What do you intend to change in the industry? And then tell people about your property. That's the 60-20-20 principle. Tell people about your property. It's not every time you tell them, oh, come and buy, come and buy. People get tired of that. People get tired. People don't want to come to your page every time or to your handle every time and they're saying, come and buy. They get tired. They swipe something. Yeah, this guy is also. Talk about the property. Give them value. When they come to your page, let them be entertained. Before you now bring your property to them, you now tell them about the property. Oh, we have to property in this location. That's after you've finished educating them. After you finish telling them about the products. After you give them stories, use stories. People like stories. Humans. The human brain is wired to love stories. Tell them about stories before you now start telling them about your property. And then doctor also talked about personal profile. Somebody type on the chat box, personal profile. Personal profile. Let me see on the chat box, put it on the chat box, personal profile. And doctor said, people don't buy your products. They buy the individuals. People don't buy products, they buy individuals. People don't buy products. Type down on the comment box. People don't buy products, they buy individuals. We buy you. We buy into your story. We buy what you sell to us, how we perceive you, how we see you, your perception. That's what, oh, I can see, oh, wow, that's great. I can see people typing here. People don't buy the product, they buy individual. Amazing. People don't buy products, they buy individuals, they buy you. You can't look like 10 naira and you want to come and sell 100 million property. It's not possible. I won't buy. I will say, this guy, is he crazy? Is he high? I'll just laugh at it. People don't buy, they buy you. They buy into your story. That's why I said, be a self-representation of what you sell. They buy self, they buy you. So you have to look the part. Work on your perception. How do people perceive you? How do people see you? You hear doctors saying, your social media page, you're saying you're selling luxury property and a bottle of beer is on the table. On your profile, we are seeing a bottle of beer. We are seeing a bottle of Chapman. I won't buy. I would say you want to use my money to go and drink, or you want to use my money to go and party. Buy when they see that. So work on your perception. Have a strong perception. Have a firm perception. So when you walk into the room or anywhere, people see us, okay, this guy, we can do business with him. People can trust you. Perception can build trust. When you have a good perception, you build that trust. You buy that trust. They can say, okay, I can put my money here. There's nobody that sees chairman that will not want to. If you have, except you don't have the money. If chairman sells to you and you see chairman, you will love to buy. You understand? You love to buy because you love what you see. You like what you see. He speaks well. He's looking fine. He's looking clean. He's confident. You want to buy because of his perception. I didn't start in one day. He has built it over the years. So you start building perception. So you post on all social media platforms. That's your bio. Change your bio. Change your bio. You're selling real estate. Write things about real estate. Your bio should be something that pertains to real estate and not any other thing. It should be about real estate. That's your personal brand. So you build yourself, you build your bio. Build your bio. And all your profile picture should, get a suit, like he said earlier on, all your social media platform, you should get a digital photo. Get a digital photo. Get a good, you don't have some money to get pictures. Tell your friend to use his iPhone. This is a digital age. There's no way you tell me you don't have one friend that has an iPhone. An iPhone has a very good camera quality. Let them snap you. Wear good suits. Look the part. Let the picture be on your profile, on all your social media handles. Don't go and post on Instagram, and then on Facebook, it's a different thing. No, it should be on Facebook, it should be on LinkedIn, it should be on Instagram, every platform. So I want this section to be an interactive section. So what are your opinions? Let me see on the chat box. What are your opinions? Go on the chat box now. From what you've learned, let me see your opinions on the chat box. Let me see your opinion on the chat box. So do a digital photo, like I said. You have to look the parts. Put all your pictures on all your social media platforms. You have to look the parts. And one thing that's also living rent-free in my head is when doctor said, follow those you admire. Follow who know road. Follow those you admire. Put on the chat box, follow those you admire. Wow. I really got a lot of, I don't know if you got value. I really got a lot of value. I really, really got a lot of value. Some of these things you see here, a lot of people pay millions to get such value. And you're just getting it for free. Isn't that amazing? Follow those you admire. Follow those you admire. Let me see on the chat box. Follow those you admire. Don't copy them. Don't try to be someone else. You're unique. Be yourself. But let them inspire you. Let them motivate you. Let them trigger that fire. Let them trigger your desire. Let them trigger that passion. But don't try to be them. You can't be them. Just be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Follow those you admire on social media. A lot of times, I go to a lot of my mentors I admire. I go to their pages. I go to their handles. When I see videos that inspire me, I like. I tweet. I comment. Oh, sir, thank you very much for this value you just put out. You really inspired me a lot, and you're inspiring the younger generation. God bless you. Very simple. It doesn't take anything away from you. It doesn't remove one single strand of hair from your head. It doesn't. Comment them. Comment on them. Like, share also. Imagine if you get value like this and you're not sharing. Share the value. Share this video. Are you sharing the link for other people to join? Or when we just share our link to you, you just click and you just get all the value. What do you do? Do you also share a link to other people? Do you tell your friends, your family members, your colleagues at work? Do you share a link for them? Say, oh, I'm having a training now. Please do well to join. Share. Let them also get value. You're getting, but let them also get value. The world is a better place when we share. Share. Let people also learn and get value from what you're getting. Don't be selfish. Share. Share the impact. And another thing again, another amazing thing that doctor said is confidence. Somebody type confidence. 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 Put it on a chat box right now. Confidence. I said earlier, I want this session to be as interactive as possible. I want this interaction to be positive as possible. We're not getting any feedbacks. Let's get your feedbacks. What do you think? What do you think from what you've gotten so far? What do you think about this session? Let it be as interactive as possible. I can't see anything on the chat box. I can't see anything here on the chat box. Confidence. I'm seeing confidence. Confidence is a stain that cannot be wiped out. You know, when you have a stain on the shirt, you can wash it out. But confidence is a stain that cannot be wiped out. Put it on the chat box. Confidence is a stain that cannot be wiped out. You can't fake confidence. You can't fake it. You can fake a lot of things, but confidence cannot be faked. When you talk to somebody and the person sees that you have confidence, the person will know. Even when you make a call, if you're rejecting, if you're shaking, all those high network individuals, they will know this guy does not have confidence. They will know this guy is faking it. And doctor talked about confidence. He said he has confidence. He believes, he knows. Because of what? Consistency. Consistency. He has been consistent for over 17 years. Doing the same thing. Bruce Lee said, there's something Bruce Lee said, or blessed memory. He said, I do not fear the man who can give 100 kicks. I do not fear the man who has learned 100 kicks, 100 ways to kicks. But I fear the man who has practiced one particular way of kicking 100 times. Consistency. You cannot get better if you're not consistent. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. It's called mastery. It takes 10,000 hours to master anything you're doing, to master any craft. 17 years. 17 whole years. Wow, that's amazing. And there's nobody you can put him in front of that is going to be scared. World leaders, politicians, anybody. He knows his onions. You can't beat him in his own game. He's confident. So you have to be confident when you're selling to high network individuals. Remember, we sell luxury property here. You're not selling to roadside. You're not selling pepper. It's not pepper. You're not selling bread. You're selling to high network individuals. And confidence is contagious. So when you follow people that are confident, you contact it. It's infectious. You contact it. It's like a disease. It will spread. It will rub off. It will rub off. So you cannot be confident and you want to come and sell luxury property. It's not possible. It doesn't work. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to be confident in your craft. You have to be confident in what you're saying. Say it. Speak it. When they perceive the confidence, like, oh, this guy, I can do business with this guy. And doctor also said, there's a thin line between confidence and pride. A lot of people mistake confidence for pride. There's a thin line. You're confident in your abilities. You know what you can do. If they put you out there, I can do it. Oh, I can do it. Why? Because I've worked. I've been consistent in doing one thing. Not a jack of all trades, a master of none. You're confident, you're dedicated, you're consistent. So you're not being boastful. So there are still confident people who are humble. Confident and humble. Not confident and cocky. Not being boastful, not being a braggadocious person. Somebody tells you, I can sell water to a fish. It's not pride, it's confidence. I can sell water to a fish. How does it sound? To you to sound like this guy is bragging. It's not bragging, it's confidence. Type confidence on the chat box. Let me see those comments on the chat box. Put it on the chat box. Confident, 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 confident. Are you confident in your craft? Are you confident in your luxury property you want to sell? Because all these guys, they know. They can smell it. This guy is not confident. I can't do business with him. This one that called me that day when he was shaking. And then this guy do referrals. Some of them, this guy wanted to buy from him. He didn't even get his fact right. He was just pissing around the bush. He couldn't even give me proper property knowledge. Yeah, he couldn't even tell me where the location is. As a salesman, you want to sell property to the person, you don't even know your location. You don't even know the price. So the client is talking to you, and then you're not telling him, oh, let me come, let me come. You're fidgeting, you're shaking. He's looking at you, just calm looking at you. I'll get back to you. Let me get back to you. And this man doesn't have all the time in the world. These are high-level individuals. They have a lot of things to do. And he tells you, I'm giving you 5 minutes. Tell me about your product. And after talking for 2 minutes, and you were shaking, you now say, oh, let me get back to you. You want to go and gather facts. That's funny. And he's saying this guy is not serious. He switched up the call. He's calling somebody else. Somebody else is closing that guy. Somebody else is closing him. So you have to be confident. So if you really got value today, let me hear you say value, value, value. I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. If you are excited, you got value. Put it on the chat box, say value, value, value. Say value, value, value. I can't see on the chat box. I say value, value, value. Put it on the chat. City Hour. Wow. You've been really active on this session. I like that. Sierra say lots of value. Confidence, lots of value. Wow, wow. I'm happy. I'm excited. Wisdom, Elijah said value, value. Amazing, amazing. Let's get value. Nweke Julian said value, value. Let's keep getting those comments. Let's keep getting those comments. So we'll be taking our testimonials. We'll be taking testimonials right now. Uchechukwu Uzowalu said excess value. Wow, not just value, excess value. I'm really excited to see all these comments. Excess value, excess value. So like I said, guys, we'll be taking testimonials right now. We'll be taking testimonials. So I want you guys to listen to these testimonials.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on inspection, but I just have to do this because I can't hold back what I have learned. In these 2 weeks, we've been on this journey of 21 days sales challenge with GTES and associates. I've been in the real estate industry for a while now. I've had several trainings, and it's been amazing. However, when I came across the advert to join GTEx, I did join them, and the training, this 21-day training has really been transformational. It has really been amazing. It's more or less like a handheld training, trying to teach us everything, nitty-gritty of real estate, how you can position yourself as a high-ticket salesperson, how you'll be able to serve the high net worth individual in the real estate industry, and everything we need to do in order to really look professional, present professionalism, show credibility, and be the authority we ought to be in the real estate industry. I have gotten this via this training, and I'm looking forward to getting more. I have been consistent, since the 21-day training, and imagine how, despite being on inspection, I still log in to make sure that I benefit from this training and also to share what I'm doing. And to everyone there who desire to learn real estate, I would say join this training. And to all our clients who are looking forward to investing into reliable real estate investment offers that guarantees high return and gives peace of mind, be it in Nigeria, Dubai, USA, and in Doha, Qatar, we said, join us in GTES and you will benefit and really be grateful you did. Thank you to Dr. Stephen for putting this together, and for Team GTES Associates. I say I'm super grateful for coming in contact with you people. we'll do a lot of exploits together. Congratulations.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are joining from. My name is Happiness Chinedu. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. It has been amazing this being part of this 21 days journey. I've learned a lot because though I've done sales before, but this one is actually a high networking sales. It has been an eye-opener because I've met a lot of people. I've been encouraged on how to sell, because I remember the day I did a role play here. I was just going up and down because I didn't know what they were talking about, only that I was so excited to join. So I did a role play. Some people were laughing at me, but I enjoyed it because I've known where to start from, where to end, how to meet the right people and say the right thing at the right time and close the deal. GTEx has been amazing. I know those that have joined have also made them gotten values to for themselves. And I promise those that have not joined that this is the best place for you to be. If you're not here, this is you just need to make time and join us at GTEx, because the information, the training will just open your eyes, and you will even sell eyes even inside them. You'll be able to sell eyes. I mean, fridge to people, even inside the eyes, you know. So this is amazing. Join us and get value today, tomorrow, and keep moving. Thank you, Chites. I'm proud to be part of you, and I promise to be among the best as time goes on. Thank you.
Wow, that was really, really amazing. That was really enlightening. Wow. You've heard it all. Those are our associates, GTEx and associates. They were coming out to give testimonials for what they've learned. You could see someone saying, she she came out to do testimonials, and everybody was laughing at her. It doesn't stop her. She's learning the process. Who cares about whether you laugh or not? She's still moving and she's getting better. They'll laugh at you today, and then after 6 minutes, they'll forget about it. But if you refuse to come out, you've not learned something. And that keeps you ignorant. So this being said, I want someone to come out and do testimonials. I want someone to volunteer. Wisdom Elijah, you just switched off your video because you heard me say I wanted someone to come out and do testimonials. Are you there, Wisdom Elijah? So any volunteer, if you know you really want to do testimonials, you're going to go live, you unmute your video and you also unmute your audio, you go live and do testimonials. The first person to type ready on the chat box is the person I'm going to be picking. The first person to chat ready on the chat box, I'm going to be picking that person. The first message I will see on the chat box, say ready, I'll pick that person to do testimonials. Are you ready?
The 21-day high ticket sales challenge, you already know this isn't just another training. It's a game changer for closing high ticket real estate deals, attracting premium clients, and building long-term wealth. But success is better when shared. Here's how to keep the momentum going. Share the Zoom link. Invite your team and contacts to register at www.gtextandassociates.com/s. They'll get full access to join the live Zoom sessions and engage directly too. Share on Facebook, follow our page, GTEx and Associates, turn on notifications. Share the live video to your timeline, in groups, and tag your realtor friends. Share on Instagram, follow us. At GTEx and Associates, tap the bell to turn on notifications. Share our flyer, clips, or reels to your story. Tag at GTEx and Associates and use hashtag 21-day sales challenge so we can repost you. Share on YouTube. Subscribe to GTEx and Associates. Post your takeaways from today's session. Include the registration link, www.gtextandassociates.com/sc. Encourage your professional network to join. Final step, use your voice. Record a short video or voice note sharing what you've gained and why others should attend. Post it across your platforms. Tag at GText and Associates and use hashtag 21-Day Sales Challenge so we can repost you. Let's turn this challenge into a movement. Don't keep the fire to yourself. Ignite your network.
Okay, Uchechukwu Uzowalu has said ready, so we are going to be putting her up on the spotlight to share our testimonials. Don't forget, you're talking about the 21-day sales challenge, what you've learned, how it has actually impacted you, how the journey from day 1 to day 18 has been, what the value you've gotten. And don't forget to also share this on your social media platforms. You know the power of sharing so others can also get value and also be impacted. So Miss Uchechukwu Uzowalu, please can you turn on your video and turn on your audio so we can put you on the spotlight for your sorry, Mr. Mr. Uchechukwu Uzowalu. I didn't know you're a man. Sorry, I thought you're a woman. Sorry about that. Apologies. So please turn on your audio and your video so we can put you on the spotlight so you can give us your testimonials. Are you ready? Are you?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
Stay ready.
Ready.
All right. Let's get it.
Okay, so my name is Ozowalu Uchechukwu, and I've been part of this 21 days sales training. And I must say I've gotten immense values having joined this training, right from the aspect of digital marketing, how to position yourself right, communication skills, and how to position yourself as a brand, and many other lessons. And for those who are not on this 21 days sales mastery class, they are missing out a lot. And thank you, Dr. Stephen. Thank you, GText and GText Associate and Brands for these opportunities. Thank you. I'm done.
Oh wow, you're done, right? You had to tell me you're done. Wow, that's really amazing. That was very, very, very nice. That was impactful. I'm happy you've learned a lot. You didn't even thank Doctor. You didn't even thank Chairman for this opportunity, for this privilege. I was thinking of this.
I did that. I said thank you, Dr. Stephen, and thank you, Associate and Holmes, for this opportunity.
Okay, that's great. Thank you also for coming out to share these amazing testimonials. We're grateful. Thank you very much. So, we come to the end of today's sessions. Don't forget about our June trip to Doha. And the criteria to qualify for that trip is just 50 million naira. What's 50 million? Just 50 million naira. I think they've brought it down now. Have they brought it down? Is it? I think it's still 50 million. Yeah, still 50 million. Criteria for it to qualify for our trip in Doha. If you can make sales of 50 million, you qualify to go to Doha with us, with GText Holdings. So a doctor is going to be there. You're going to have a chance to, have a personal conversation, have a personal relationship with doctor. You're going to also be meeting some expatriates. You're going to be meeting some high net worth individuals. Imagine when your clients and some of your friends start seeing you in Doha, taking good pictures, living the life of your dream. No, take you serious. It's also part of personal branding. It's also part of, upgrading your lifestyle. Some of you, that will be your first time going to Doha. So imagine when they see you crossing borders to somewhere different, different weather, different environment, the greenery, the serenity, the ambience, the infrastructure. It's going to be a whole flex. Doctor say it's sexy. Doctor said it's sexy. It gives you, it motivates you, it boosts your confidence, You can tell somebody, oh, last week I was in Doha. It's a bragging rights. So please try as much as possible to hit the criteria, which is 50 million naira sales, so you can also qualify for the trip at Doha. And also don't forget our Muslim brothers. Please celebrate with them. Happy Eid Fitri once again. Happy Eid Fitri. It's going to be an amazing celebration. It's going to be very wonderful. Don't forget to give us location. Tell us where the party is going to be happening so we can join you and we can come feast with you and we can come celebrate with you. Thank you very much for joining this section. Thank you. Bye-bye.